Frog's Metamorphosis Tale. Once upon a time in the heart of a lush green forest, there lived a curious little frog named Felix. Felix had just transformed from a tadpole into a tiny frog, and he was fascinated by the magical process that had taken place. He couldn't understand how he had changed from a wriggling tadpole with a long tail into a hopping, croaking frog. One sunny morning, as the dew glistened on the leaves, Felix decided to seek answers to his questions. He hopped towards a wise old tree, where the forest creatures often gathered to share stories and wisdom. "Good morning, Mr. Oak Tree," Felix greeted, looking up at the towering tree with big, round eyes. "Good morning, young Felix. How can I help you today?" The old tree replied with a gentle rustle of its leaves. "I've been wondering about something," Felix began. "I used to be a tadpole, and now I'm a frog. How did that happen?" The old oak tree smiled kindly at the little frog. "Ah, young one, that is a tale as old as time itself. It's called metamorphosis," the wise tree explained. "Allow me to share this story with you." Felix hopped closer, eager to hear the fascinating tale. "Once upon a time, in the very same pond where you lived as a tadpole, there lived a wise and ancient frog. He was known as Gramps," the tree began. "Gramps was a guardian of knowledge, and he knew the secret of metamorphosis. He would watch over the tadpoles and teach them about their transformation. Every tadpole would grow tiny legs first. These legs would help them swim and explore the world beyond the pond. As they grew, their tails would gradually shorten, and their bodies would change shape. But, the most magical part of their transformation was the moment they developed lungs. This allowed them to breathe air and not just rely on gills. As they ventured onto land, they would slowly lose their ability to breathe underwater. And that is how they become frogs." Felix's eyes sparkled with wonder. "That's incredible! So, I grew legs, and my tail shrunk, and I developed lungs to breathe air." "That's right, young Felix," the oak tree confirmed with a nod. "Nature has a beautiful way of guiding creatures through their life stages. Just like the seasons change, so do the creatures of the forest, including you." Feeling a newfound sense of understanding, Felix thanked the old oak tree for sharing the wisdom with him. He hopped back to the pond, eager to share his new knowledge with his tadpole friends. From that day on, Felix embraced his life as a frog with gratitude and curiosity. He continued to learn from the wise old oak tree, who taught him about the importance of harmony in nature and how all creatures played a vital role in maintaining the balance of the forest. And so, the little frog, Felix, grew wiser with each passing day, knowing that his transformation from a tadpole to a frog was a gift from nature, and he cherished the magic of metamorphosis in his heart forever. And whenever he saw a tadpole in the pond, he would smile and say, "Don't worry, little one, you'll become a frog one day too, and it will be an incredible journey."